Hi, Ivan. This is Nithya again. I hope you're still doing well. Well, if you're anything like I was, then you're probably enjoying your vacation right now. But let's start with the second story that we're going to read. So, today we're reading You're Lucky, written by Anne Harth. What do you think this story is about, Ivan? I always think of lucky with lucky coins, so let's see what this is going to be about. Who wants to go to the pool? Dad called. I do. Jamar put on his Superman bathing suit. He ran to the door. Dad was waiting. Salim was waiting too. Hurry, Salim said. We don't want to miss the bus. He raced out the door. Hold my hand across the street, Jamar. Dad held out his hand. They caught up with Salim at the bus stop. You're lucky, Jamar told his brother. You're big. You can cross the street by yourself. I know, said Salim. He climbed onto the bus and sat in the back seat. Sit next to me, Jamar, Dad said. They sat in front of Salim. Jamar turned around. You're lucky, he said. You're big. You can sit by yourself. Are you allowed to sit by yourself on the bus, Ivan? I know I used to go on the bus when I went to school. I know. Salim put his bag on the seat beside him. He stretched his legs. The bus stopped in front of the swimming pool. Salim was the first one off the bus. Jamar and Dad were the last. You're lucky, said Jamar. You're big. You don't have to wait for us. I know, Salim said. He ran to the locker room. He changed his clothes. See you in the pool, he called. Jamar waited for Dad to change. He stood on one foot. He stood on the other. Dad was finally ready. Let's go, said Jamar. He raced to the pool. Dad was right behind him. Jamar jumped into the water. Splash! Dad jumped into the water. Splash! Make me fly like Superman, Dad. Dad lifted Jamar high in the air. Jamar held his arms out. He was flying. Dad tossed him into the water. Jamar screamed and laughed. Do it again, he said. Salim swam over to Jamar. You're lucky, he said. You're little. You get to fly like Superman. Jamar grinned. I know. So let's go over a little bit from the story. Why does Jamar have to hold dad's hand to cross the street? So we can probably find that on page 4. Why is Salim lucky? There are several reasons, I think, and you can find those answers on page 9. So you're lucky, said Jamar. You're big. You don't have to wait for us. So Jamar also says that Salim is lucky on page 6 because he can sit by himself on the bus. And then he also says that Salim is lucky on page 5 because Salim can cross the street by himself. Where are Salim, Jamar, and Dad going on the bus? Well, the bus stopped in front of the swimming pool, and that is where Salim, Jamar, and Dad were let off. So you can find that on page 8. Number 4, who gets in the water first? So Salim runs to the locker room and changes his clothes and he goes into the pool. And you can find that on page 9 and 10.